I'm just getting warmed up.
Community or gang stalking. It's an eerie practice aimed at your psyche to make you almost feel like you're going crazy.
Are people following me? And then I started to wonder also, well, how do they know when I'm here and when I'm not here?
Satan got a hell of a game, boy.
Do you want to tell it to me?
Know what it took? No, you wouldn't know what it took. Hey, you wouldn't know what it took, nigga.
I wish this red thing appreciated me like you do. I hate this red thing. I spit on you.
You think I'm scared of you, nigga? I got shot 7 times and I'm still putting fools on their back. Be the next nigga.
We have been brought into the New World Order. Well, we've been awakened because they've been silently sleeping our minds, hypnosing us, brainwashing, manipulation, gaslighting.
It was with an old man. He put a helmet on me.
It's just a fever. Get some sleep. I don't want you missing school on Monday.
How they're able to talk to your body like they're using your clone or something to talk to your body.
Wow, I don't believe it. This is too good to be real. Of course this is real. And this is really happening. Because this is real. Really, really real.
Smith, what did I say about fooling around with the avatars?
I wasn't fooling around, sir. This is serious. My son wants nothing to do with me, and the only way to get close to him is to be an incredibly stacked teenage girl.
I totally understand. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some important business to attend to.
Another feeding? My, you have quite the appetite.
These are people I see talking through a mic, how they sitting at home and how they getting paid for free of charge, living free taxes, food stamps, taking care of their kids, free of charge, living free. This is shameful. This is a shameful operation that these motherfuckers is able to give people of jobs, sitting and watching somebody all day, every day.
Now, as I come out of the lotto place where I bought my lotto tickets and go back to my car, you can hear beeping. Hear that? Alarm set off? Oh, just went off. Okay, that's what the gang stalkers do on my entries and exits. They either have a red car, a person in red, or they set off an alarm. Okay, as we get out of our car, you can hear the siren sounds. Siren sounds are used as an anchor in U.S. government gang stalking. So as I'm getting my brother out of the car, there's a red vehicle coming out of a parking space. You can barely see it because of the fog. And you heard the siren sound. As we walk into Walmart, you can hear the siren sounds. You can hear the siren sounds as we walk into Walmart. This is what the government gang stalkers do. They gang stalk you especially on your entries and exits. They use anchoring. Anchors are things that all the gang stalkers use. For instance, red is the most frequent anchor used in government gang stalking. Siren sounds is another anchor. I go into my yard and there's anchoring, siren sounds. On my entries and exits, now we are entering Walmart, siren sounds. Government gang stalking, your first responders, and your neighborhood watch group. Now I came out into my garage and I'm listening to something, the sound of a dog that seems to be coming from the garage attached to mine. My house is attached to a twin house. Now I know that they use noise in government gang stalking, but I've been hearing something strange when I come into my garage, and I'm wondering if it's a dog crying. Or is it just a recording that when I turn the camera on goes off? Could it be just a recording that when I turn the camera on goes off? Or is there a dog in the garage attached to mine, and is there something wrong with it? Now all of a sudden I have the camera on and it's all quiet. Now in government gang stalking, you never know what they're going to do next. I say that there's hammering, power equipment noise in the front of my house, or hammering in the side of my house, and then do they switch to something else, or what's going on? What is this in the garage attached to mine, and why, when I turn my camera on, does the sound go off? Very strange. But then, when you've been a gang stalking target for 18 years by our criminal FBI and Citizen Corps gang stalkers that help them, the strange is the everyday. Then as we're leaving, our gang stalking police left. And now here they are. I would say this is intimidation. They're standing in front of me in the middle of the aisle with their lights on. Now would you call this police intimidation? I would call this police intimidation. Of course, these are gang stalking police who gang stalk with the Reds, our American Stasi. Now, Lindsey Graham knows about this, members of Congress know about this, and they just let these bums get away with this. All right, so they just let them get away with this. Our gang stalking police. All right, so now are they trying to intimidate me? Standing there as I'm getting in my car? Are they being bullies? Are the police being bullies? Seems to me they are. Now, how do they get away with this? I've been gang stalked since 2006. That's an awfully long time in the United States of America to be gang stalked by police, by the Reds, or American Stasi, or neighborhood watch groups. How do they get away with this? How does the Attorney General let them get away with this? Now, we know our intelligence agencies are corrupt, our COINTELPRO-loving intelligence agencies. We know they're being investigated by Durham. What did they do during the election of Trump? How did they try to subvert that presidency? So we know we've got a pretty bad case of corruption going on with police who can gang stalk you for over 15 years with a Stasi, with radicalized neighborhood watch groups who use red cars, red trucks, wear or carry red.
They are silently trying to kill us, making it seem like it's a coincidence, and it's not. Everybody's not going through this, but they do have the operations that everybody going to control you. So these are the things that everybody going through, but it's certain ones and chosen that they can utilize their blood. It's a conspiracy theory of a system that they line and covering up. It's a pyramid full of people that's all involved. This program really teach you not to trust nothing or nobody. Not your doctor, not your police officers, not your government, not your friends and colleagues. This is an operation playing with your mind, playing with your body, sex trafficking in the visible, sex trafficking in silence. This is what they got going on. This is happening to men, women, and kids and elders. So 750,000 people being sex trafficked a year in invisible. You will never know you being sex trafficking, but you will come to a conclusion that something is going on and something going wrong and something is happening and you can't see it. So don't ever think you a fool or you crazy or anything, or let nobody tell you that. You have been awakened to the New World Order, to the conspiracy of the devils, of the demonic. This system that they didn't have created of the artificial is demonic. There's nothing good about it. These are people who get access in your brain, your body, sex trafficking, making money. The government is paying these people to locate you, to find you, to harass you, to torture you, as they doing in a system of cameras at the stoplights, at the restaurants, at businesses. They're entering people's camera as you follow, as you go past these spots of surveillance. They're putting people up to steal your things, to set people up, to put you in situations. This is demonic. It's nothing good about it. It's demonic. They destroying you. They're emailing you. They're blackmailing you. They're slandering your name. They're invading in your body, in your brain, in your mind, in your thoughts. They're playing with the organs of the body of the human body. They're sickening us. They're injecting things in us. They playing with our organs. They pulling our hair. They cloning us. They gaslighting us to manipulate our minds. They're putting quoting dots in our eyes, which is smart dust, to give them the opportunity to see through your eyes. They're sticking the bodies. They're playing with your heart. They're playing with your organs and your bones. They taking meat from your body. They're putting chips in your body to remove you and to remote you. It's ridiculous.
And this is documentation of what is psychological torture. This is demonic activity. This is what the demons, these are demons that are literally engaged in what is the satanic practice of monitoring. People who are demon possessed are monitoring me. This is criminal conduct by the state. The state is engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring. I'm documenting the demon possessed population, who are the people of the state, at the specific environment, Woodside Senior Apartments. You already know that this is the demonic environment where the fake sun rises and sets at the same location in alignment to me, and where engineered light, that which is not sunlight, that which is present even in the dark, is where the demon possessed are maintaining presence around you. You're not living in a private space in your apartment. You're gang stalking at a facilitating venue. And that's what's ongoing. So that's all the context. Okay, to put it succinctly, the entity is monitoring what you see on my phone. I'm processing podcasts, which I will be publishing to the internet. Every move that I make as I select the screen, for example, the demon that's in apartment number 55 is a chief means and why. Because this is an apartment complex. And in the apartment complex, the demon above is literally stalking my presence. Let me turn on the camera, you can see. Stalking my presence. So where I'm located in the apartment is where the demon possessed person, a third party, not living in a private space, not protected under the Constitution, is going to a mental asylum. You've all seen her. This is the aged, elderly, demon-possessed person who is highly energetic. The demon doesn't sleep. The demon doesn't go to a bedroom. She stays in a very small apartment directly above. The living room is literally from here to here. All she does is walk around in a circle, and that's amplified in volume, as though this demon is like Hercules and it's cracking and booming inside. This is what I documented for over 2 hours yesterday, where then Tracy Banks walks in and engineered light appears on the closet wall while the Ontario police are flying in circles over the apartment. This is ongoing psychological torture that the people of the state, the demon possessed, this is the state of California that's engaging in psychological torture. This is the unabated program of psychological torture, which is in the spirit. Demons are monitoring you. Monitoring your movement, monitoring your communication device usage, monitoring what you're doing on the internet. And they're also monitoring because the demons are literally fearful of what it is that I do. They're fearful of what it is that I might dream about. They're fearful of any ideas that I may come up with regard to prosecuting them. And this is in the spiritual, this is Satan that is literally fearful of what it is that I'm doing, which is exposing him. Okay, now getting back to the criminalization of this demonic system, this is engineered light. This is the same exact light. Since I have it, let's just go ahead and look at it. This is the same exact light activity you see during the day when the fake sun is out shining, okay? This has nothing to do with sunlight, which you already know. So you're looking at what is a specific environment. This is giving you context regarding what is a demonic system. The demonic system has nothing to do with the natural environment. This is, again, light that's occurring on a supposedly sunny day. This is not going to be the product of sunlight. Sunlight's not even going to appear in this way. This is what the entity fills the apartment with when the fake sun is shining. Okay, this is the understanding the pattern of conduct. This is, again, a demon that's monitoring where they live, and the engineered light through the peephole is magnified on the wall. I've shown you that already. And so you're moving around in your kitchen, you're monitoring. And this is a demon. This is a gang stalking mother, the oxymoron. Okay, this is Satan that wants to appear as an angel of light. This is the demon possessed who are in your family, who are working for law enforcement, who are in the position of government, engaging in practicing witchcraft, engaging in the satanic system of targeting, sacrificing people onto Satan. Everything that is reviewed on the internet. So the entity is engaging in a pattern of conduct, and I want you to see the engineered light. This is what you're looking at on 3:21 in the afternoon. The entity is engaging in the creation of engineered light, regardless of whether it's a sunny day. This is, again, a cloudy day. You see the fake sun, though. It's hovering right there over the edge of the building. Perfect alignment with me. Even when the fake sun is hidden, you're understanding what is under all circumstances remaining, what's not sunlight, when the fake sun is shining and when it's a quote-unquote cloudy day. None of this is the natural environment. This is what is surrounding while demons are stalking with noise. That's demonic. And it's psychological torture. It is terrorism as an entity, and the entity will be civilly and criminally prosecuted while the state practices a program of psychologically torturing that is seeking to mentally break down someone, emotionally causing distress. Suicidal ideation is what's supposed to be the process that they're, while demons that are the government are literally stalking you everywhere that you're going, and the demonic environment is following you everywhere that you're going, and those that want to appear as private citizens but they're not. This is the malice of the entity. That is the state of California. The U.S. is engaging in the satanic system and doing so. And so I want you to see what appears on what is supposed to be the cloudy day. And again, the things that you see, what I document on my phone, the images that you see, I'm documenting. So again, with regard to what I expose about the entity's sexual pattern of conduct, the sexual motivations behind their predatory, behind their perverted conduct, again, this is showing on the entity. So what you see in the documentation, this is evidence. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. And I expose everything. Everything that I have on my phone is because it's what I'm documenting. This is my life. I don't talk to people on the phone. I'm not chatting with anyone. You're not looking at my private text messages that I'm talking to my boyfriend. That's not what's going on. Everything that's on my phone is evidence. Everything that's going on in my life, I treat it as such, because literally my life is the example in order to expose what the government is doing to American citizens who have already been subject to it. They're already dead, and they're sitting around right now remaining subject to it. Okay, so I just want to make sure that you understand that very clearly. This is the, again, under the guise of having the fake sun out, and you're looking at the same exact environment in the dark where the engineer light is sitting on the wall. This is where, again, the demon is going to a mental asylum. The demons that are the using commercial planes that are gang stalking. And I want you to be clear. I just want to make sure that we're very clear. This is the demon that is currently inside of apartment number 55, license plate 5WUV715 /5WUB715, whichever one, because I recall documenting it was either a V or a B, and so I'm putting both. Again, this is very easy to identify. This demon is going to a mental asylum. This is literally the psychotic behavior of a demon-possessed person, very disturbed, is stalking another person, focused on someone else while they're in their home, and is following me around while that demon-possessed person knows where it is that I'm physically going. Does not ever go to sleep, does not go to their bedroom, remains in the living room above me, while monitoring when I'm sleeping, monitoring my movement, a sex offender that's obsessed and is monitoring my genitalia. Okay, doing, and understand that this is what the whole population of demons are. This is what the police department acting through the demons who are monitoring at the apartment complex, coming onto the property, working at the property, around the property, the whole neighborhood, the 7-Eleven across the street, all the commercial actors, the demons that are calling themselves Amazon, they're gang stalking. The demons that are calling themselves Spectrum, fixing the demon-possessed entities, cable and internet, they're gang stalking.
That's life. That's life. And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stopping on a dream.